Hey everybody, it's Jamie. And today, what's today? Today is Thor's day because Thor comes out today. Yeah, I'm so excited. So, last minute decision, Christine and I decided that we were gonna go see Thor tonight, but they're having like a Thor marathon thingy that actually starts at it already started at 2:30, but she doesn't get out of class until like 6. But with this, we paid $25, which is kind of a lot, but we get to see it in 3D, get a free movie poster and a free lanyard. Plus, we get to see it at 8 instead of midnight. So that's really nice, so we're not out super late. So we're going to go see that. And just laying on my bed. Yeah, and then tomorrow we're doing that baby daddy thing. So that should be fun. I want to take you guys in the studio with me, but they said no cell phones at all, so I can't. And they said no cameras and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to blab at you guys about that before and after. And yeah. Hey guys, so I am almost about ready to leave. Ooh, light changes. Okay, sorry. I'm about ready to leave my dorm because Christine should be getting out any minute. I don't know why I'm looking at my wrist because I don't wear a watch. And I realized one very important thing because she's picking me up and then I'm going from her house to my house over the weekend, and I realized that I have to carry all of this stuff except Totoro. Totoro's not going, but I have to carry all these bags down the stairs by myself. So hopefully I do not fall down the stairs. Last time I was walking down the stairs with bags like this when I went home with Magali one time, I managed not to fall down the stairs, so I think I'm going to be okay, although I am wearing flip-flops, which is probably a choice I'm going to regret later in the night when my toes start to freeze and fall off. But it's really not that cold today, so yeah, I don't know, my feet were being weird and didn't want to go in normal shoes, so sandals it was. And yeah, so Christine should be here any minute, and we should be off to go see Thor: The Dark World. Yeah! Hey guys, so it's the next day, and I didn't vlog when we went to go see Thor, so what ended up happening is we paid $25 to get the 3D, well, technically to get all Thor, the Avengers, and Thor 2 in 3D, and with a free poster and a lanyard. And because we had class, so we got there late. So, but I called last night and asked if we were late, if we still got the poster and lanyard, and the guy said yeah. But apparently that was the case because Disney said let people take as many as they want. So people took 2 posters, 3 posters, 1 poster, 3 lanyards, all that. So they completely ran out by the time we got there because we got there really late. We got there a little bit before 7-ish, and so that was horrible. So we ended up just downgrading to the normal tickets, but the movie was so good. Loki is like the sass master in that movie, so I recommend you guys go see it. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give a lot away, but it's great. If you like the Avengers or any of like superheroes or anything, you should go see it. It's really good. And so now you can tell this is not any of the backgrounds you guys have ever seen. It's because I'm at Christine's house. And today we are going to go see, we're going to go see Baby Daddy, the show Baby Daddy. We're going to be there when they're filming it, so we're going to have people like laughing and clapping and things like that. And it's like an actual taping of the show, which is really exciting. But the only thing I don't like is because I can't take you guys with me. I can't take my phone in or any electronics in general. So, like, even if I had a separate camera, I couldn't take that in either. So that kind of stinks. So I'll have to just, like, tell you guys about it, which isn't nearly as fun. And I hope that if we get to meet any of the people, that they'll, like, take pictures and post them online or something, since nobody's gonna have their phones. Hey guys, so I left my vlog off at Christine's house, and damn motorcycle. So last time I vlogged I was at Christine's house, and I didn't get the chance to blab to you guys about how my baby daddy thing jigger went. And it was really cool. It was really fun. The only thing was getting there and then coming back home was a pain in the butt, because we left Christine's at 2 because it was only a 12-mile distance from her house to the studio, and we figured, okay, well, it'd take about 30 minutes according to our GPSs. So we're like, okay, so if it's going to take 30 minutes, we'll give ourselves an hour so that we could be there by 3, be there early, yada yada. So we left at 2, and we were driving, and everything was good, and then bam, traffic jam. And it was underneath, like, it was like, you know, where you have the freeway, and you can go under the freeway? Well, right there was about, like, at least 50 cars, like, basically parked there because nobody was moving. Lights are green, lights are turning green, lights are turning red. Nobody was moving. People were stuck in the middle of intersections, and it was horrible. Horrible. Okay, so we eventually got into that intersection and then out of that intersection, and bam, right into a construction zone. Normally a three lane wide street on one side, so I guess it'd be like probably 6 or 5 lanes total, all reduced down to 1 lane. 1 lane, middle of traffic, middle of construction. It was awful. And so we sat there for we probably sat under the freeway for at least 20 minutes, and then probably sat in the construction for at least 15. And nobody was letting us in, but we thought, oh, this lady, because she had a space between her and the car in front of her, so we figured we would, you know, like, jump in right before there, and we would, like, Christine put her signal on, we were like, we're gonna move over there, and she was like, no, but then we both, like, gave her, like, the death look. We were just like, seriously? And so she backed off a little and let us in. So that was really nice, whether she meant to be nice or not. And so as soon as we got out of there, we went on our merry way, managed to hop onto the 101. Of course, you know, by that time it was probably about 3:45-ish. And 2:45, not 3:45. So we hopped on the 101 and we were going, and it was really congested, but we weren't parked, we were actually, like, moving slowly, and that took freaking forever. Finally got off the freeway and then to the studios, and we're like, okay, we'll go through the parking garage and hopefully they'll let us in early. If not, then no big, because by that time it was about 4 o'clock, or a little bit before 4 o'clock, and we were like, they should probably be letting us in by now. So we go through the parking garage, and the guy asks, what show are you here for? And we're like, oh, we're here for baby daddy. And he goes, oh, we're not letting you guys in for another 15 minutes. So we had to do a U-turn out of the parking garage, and we went and parked at the parking meter, and we stuck some quarters in just so we wouldn't get a ticket. Stood with our, like, little group for about until 4:10-ish. And we're like, okay, because the line for the parking garage is getting rather big, so we're like, okay, we'll hop in the line right now, so by the time we get there, it'll be 4:15. So we did that, and it was actually, like, smack on the dot 4:15, and it was a different guy at the security check-in place thingy. He goes, what show are you here for? We tell him baby daddy, and he goes, well, the gate's not open, so please leave and come back. And Christina and I were both like, well, someone told us that 15 minutes ago, and it's 4:15, and the gate is supposed to be open. And he basically said, you guys need to leave, please get out and come back. Which was very rude. He wasn't nice about it at all. So, and of course, you know, there's like 10,000 other people behind us, so it was just like, can't you just let us into the parking garage? And so we jumped out of line. Of course, the line was now from the parking garage all the way down the street back to the stoplight where you had to turn into the street. So we had to go all the way back there, through an alleyway, hang a U-turn, sort of kind of cut in line, not really, because that's the only way you can get out of the alley was to get in line. and sat there for quite some time. By the time we actually like got up to the gate, it was probably like 4:25, and we were supposed to be in there by 4:15. So we managed to get in there on time, got in the parking garage, and then we probably circled the parking lot or parking structure because we could only park on levels 4 and up, so 4, 5, and 6. And we circled the parking structure for about, I don't know, 30 minutes to find a parking spot. So yeah, so we spent about 30 minutes in the parking lot, couldn't find a spot. Finally, somebody that we happened to see was leaving, told Christine to yell out the window to see if they're leaving. She leaned and yelled out the window, and sure enough, they were leaving. Found a parking spot, ran, because the elevator did not go all the way up to the top floor, so we had to run down a flight of stairs, hop in the elevator, and yada yada, and we finally got there, and we didn't see our group, so we assumed they already went in, but they were actually waiting for us. And so we found them, got inside, sat down. My seat was actually kind of horrible because I was on the edge, and I was also in the second row. So me being only 5'2" and on the edge, yeah, no, I had to like kind of like sit on my feet so that I could see like the actual people, like, cause it was like the actors and stuff were there. It was really cool, like they were actually there and you got to see it, and it was really cool. Couldn't take any pictures because they would not let anybody take phones, cameras, electronics of any kind in, so no pictures were taken, and I guess it's kind of understandable, but it's still really annoying. But I did manage after the show to get this, and they give you it's a little pamphlet thing that tells you, who the actors are, what the episode's about, yada yada. And so I managed to get almost everyone to sign it. Chelsea left the like makeshift sign area of all of us fans like leaning over the rail early, so I didn't get her, but I got Taj, I got Jean-Luc's, I got Melissa Peterman's, and Derek Thieler's. So I got most of them. Chelsea's the only one, but personally, Jean-Luc and Derek Thieler are really the only ones I cared about. But it was really cool to like meet Melissa Peterman because I've been watching her for like ever, like Reba and then now Baby Daddy and just all these other things, and she's super tall, and they're all really tall actually. Jean-Luc looks even better in person. He's so like fit and defined and sexy. So hot. But on the show, Derek, who plays Danny, he looks really tall, and you're like, oh yeah, but Taj is really short in comparison. But then, so Taj is probably actually a little bit taller than me, so he's probably on the smaller end of 5 foot something, or maybe 5'5"-ish. Whereas Derek is probably like 7 feet tall because he's freaking huge. Like, he is so tall. Like, I'd probably look like an ant standing next to him because he's so tall. And he's got really nice muscles. But it was totally fun. It was a really cool experience. The guy, I don't remember his name. That was, because they have like someone entertain you in between. And the guy was really funny. I got home safe and sound, and so did she. And I remember when we got out, I was like, Dad, I got their signatures, which was this thing. This is the thing I showed him. And he was like, that's nice. Are they famous? And I was like, yes, they're famous. They're on TV. And, well, I guess Melissa Peterman's probably the most famous out of all of them. But yeah, he was like, I don't get it. But if I would have came home with a Big Bang Theory one signed, then he probably would have like been like, oh my gosh. Run, Forrest, run! There's a jogger outside my window. But yeah, it was totally fun. I hope I can do it again. I would recommend doing it. The company's called Audiences Unlimited, and I went with my organization, Campbell 5, so I don't know how it is getting like, that girl has pink hair. Like bubblegum pink. Anyways, I don't know how it is getting individual tickets, but you can go to their website and check it out. I know they do shows like Baby Daddy, Big Bang Theory. If you want to do Big Bang Theory, then you need to jump on it like 6 months ahead if you can, because when I was looking, just for curiosity, not only was their like first set audience like filled, but their like backup audience was filled too. Yeah. But I know they do Big Bang Theory, Baby Daddy, Melissa and Joey. I think America's Funniest Home Videos was on there, things like that. And I would imagine some probably have different dress codes. Baby Daddy was total casual because you never saw us. They were basically recording our laughs and our ahs and our oh no's, things like that. Whereas like America's Funniest Home Videos, they actually like see you on TV, so they probably have you, be a little dressier. But it was fun. The company was really nice. Parking structure was a mess, and getting there, if you plan on going and you do not live in LA or Northridge or anywhere close, leave like at noon, or at least check to see if there's traffic anywhere or construction, because it was a madhouse and it was a mess and I thought we were gonna miss it. But yeah, so that was really fun. You guys, and that's all I have for this video. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will see you guys sooner rather than later, so goodbye.